the next major growth that we should be expecting should be through our mission trees with this mission here, the 3 Canals plan, which is to have 1 more coastal province, at least 20 dev. We can do that. That will give us some bonuses over here, and we get a city planner, which is construction costs for 75 off, and that'll be pretty good. And then we also get an advisor. Every level of this advisor will grant an extra 2% dev cost. Really? Okay. Well, that's pretty solid. He's level 2, so we can probably get him all the way up to level 5 if he's 75% off. Then this one here is Republican Tradition. So if we're going to be waiting on Republican Tradition, we might as well do some other stuff here. Let me make sure my game volume's a little bit higher there for you guys so you can hear it. There we go. So this one here is Republican Tradition, and this will allow us to begin the Dutch law tree, which is good. We're going to hold off on this one. We are going to be working through trade, but before we do anything, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and welcome back to some EU4 Flavor Universalis. We are currently in the process of getting our relations up with these guys, so that way we can integrate them. And in the meantime, we should be looking for what we can do to expand, right? So these guys up here are free cities, so we cannot attack them, or Austria will help them. So now we need to kind of find a way to get around it. Oldenburg is allied to Bremen. So a little bit of some finagling might be going on here. You have to consider what our aggressive expansion looks like, which is pretty bad, to be honest with you. It's not that bad. It's mostly just bad with our immediate neighbors. So I suppose if we're going to do it, we should attack them. The issue is we won't be able to annex Bremen because the aggressive expansion will be nuts. So, perhaps it is in our best interest to kind of sit back and wait on speed 5 for a little bit. Cologne has left our coalition, so that's good. We're not clicking this guy because we're waiting. We're waiting until we get through here before we do anything else. Waiting to get through this one here, which is going to just be a bit of time, honestly, because we're going to need to get our mill mana up in order to get that done. Now, I'm also not taking this idea yet because we're waiting. An incident in the empire has begun. The Hansa. Who cares about the Hansa? Organize the free cities to help. We have no obligations. I don't care at all about them. I will royal marry Savoie. That's fine with me. I really do hope you guys have been enjoying this campaign because I'm enjoying it enough to put it up to 2 episodes daily. Normally I don't do that with modded campaigns, but you know, you guys like the Dutch. I have a lot of Dutch viewers as well, so shout out my Dutch community. I hope you guys are doing well today. Let me turn this music down just a little bit in my headset. It's nice. I can control the game sounds and my headset sounds at the same time. So we need to be careful because we need Calais. We're going to need it eventually for our mission tree. So, yeah, this guy here, we need Calais. We have to have Calais. Or not this one here. This one here, we have to have... Where's this dang mission? Here, we have to have it in order to start up this part of the tree, which to get down here, we're going to need that. And that means we're going to need it for the Concert of Europe. So, plenty of expansion is going to have to happen here. All provinces in the Picardy area owned by me or my subjects. So we're either going to have to get it or we're going to have to subjugate the British, which we are a republic, so we can't do that, sadly. Technically, we're a republic. You know, we're a republic that rules for life. So take from that what you will. That doesn't... actually, maybe we can. I actually forget. Yeah, actually, we definitely could. If we can get if we can royal marry them, we can get on their throne. But we don't have the disputed succession tab, so I'm not sure exactly how that would work out. All right, we have no obligation to the Hansa. Very good. Our next aspect shall be taken. And we're already at max stability. We're not really deving much right now. Idea cost. Save us more mana. I like to save mana. Now, at this point, I would actually consider popping our golden era. If we had the ability to do it. Force convert another nation and then convert provinces. Well, we can't do either of those. Humanist or religion? Yep, never mind. We're not going to be able to do it for a while. That's okay. Miltech cost until the death of Jakob. That's fine. He's not going to last very long anyways. So we're just going to sit back for a few years and we're going to make sure we take this tech because you don't want to fall behind on Miltech, but We need to get our Republican tradition up, and as long as the orangists are in power, you can see we're losing quite a bit, but this is all right. National unrest scales quite well with it. We're also waiting on a couple of truces over here. Our truce with Munster is over, so let's use that. That way we can consolidate the lowlands a bit. Yep, this war is fine with us. We are drilling our armies, but I'm not too concerned about it. So who all is joining? Just a couple of lads over here. So we're good. Let's have you guys come over here. We don't need to call them in. I'll wait. There's no reason to take this right now. This is wood, so if they want to attack me, they can, but it would be at their own detriment. Look at that. These guys went immediately, just beelined it for them. Okay. So let's have you guys here. Let's detach all of our cannons and then half of our infantry, which is right click if you didn't know. And have them come over here and siege this down. Actually, yeah, I guess no general is fine. They got a 1 siege general in there. Fine with me. I usually, yeah, it's fine. Cheaper advisors is really nice. So look at this, level 5 advisor for 2 ducats a month. Actually insane how much mana gen we have. Legitimately insane. Oh, really? Scenes of everyday life. So this is an event from Flavor Universalis. Gain 100 splendor. You can pause and read this if you'd like. 100 splendor, 1 innovativeness, and we get an artiste who is 50% off. Very good. We already have Rembrandt on our council, so we're not going to worry too much about that one. But now, sadly, these lads are going to be sieged down over here. There's nothing I can do about it, though our relations have improved quite a bit, so we can probably start the integration process with them. I'm going to take this idea because we'll still be able to take this tech. So that's fine. It's actually crazy how cheap it will be. Oh, actually not so much. Increase over time, innovativeness, neighbor bonus. So we've won the siege of Munster. Looks like we may be able to get them off of there. Let's see here. We lost an advisor, sadly. Shock damage received, morale of armies. None of these guys are cheaper, so I guess we'll go with shock damage received. Get them up to level 3. Ah, they won it. Of course they won it. Why wouldn't they win it? Battle's over, so we'll be able to take it this month, no problem. Let's track them down, probably to Onsebrook. Yep, very good. No general, no problem. And then siege back everything. Again, no big deal. Now, this war will be good because we'll be able to force convert some people, which will give us some more splendor, which is nice. Because we'll get this one, so that'll increase our splendor, which will allow us to get religious wars, which is war score cost versus other religions, which is a really nice modifier to have. So very good. This is none of our cannons, so these guys will win this siege. If you didn't know, if it's below 100, you win it no matter what. So it's -7, but we will win it. So very nice. There we go. On the yearly tick, we'll take trade, Diplo ideas rather, so that way. That way we can be ahead of time. And now we will push through our trade ideas. Again, policies, global trade power, caravan power. That's nice. Trade efficiency, production efficiency. Very nice. So all these stuff. So let's get around here and start. Ability cannot be bought. Can it? Burger Crown Land. You know, I'm okay with that. We have so much Crown Land. Holy crap. All the development we've been doing is nuts. It makes them disloyal, but I'll just do one of those guys. Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah, I can lose some money. I don't want to lose a stab. No reason to. So we're going to occupy Aachen, and we are going to force convert them. Meanwhile, we want to get mill tech, and then we're going to sink all of our mill mana for the next foreseeable future into getting our Republican tradition up. Okay, so we get 5 prestige, Dutch shipbuilding industry in Holland, which gives transport cost and local shipbuilding time and innovativeness. So go ahead and stop and read if you'd like. I don't do that. That event is almost never worth it because it makes your vassals disloyal unless you need the land for anything. While we're working through this, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee here. Sorry about my microphone. Ah, very good. I'm a coffee guy. Okay, so Cologne will be forced religion, more reps, all their money. This is good. This will allow you know, these centers of trade reformation will start really pushing through. So we're going to end up needing to dismantle the HRE. There's no doubt about it. And the more people that we convert, the better it will be for our prospects of that, because we'll be able to ally them much easier. We can recall you. And let's go back to currying favors with these lads. We should probably improve our relations with them a bit as well. So if they had a weak heir, we would be able to replace them right now, which would be really good. Manpower? No, that's not a lot of manpower. They do not have money to give to us, so that's fine. Let's improve relations with them for now. We don't need to be currying favors. We're gaining enough passively. So yeah, we're just waiting on this, and then it looks like Cologne needs to get sieged down. Let's see if I can... Or not Cologne. Bologna. Let's see if I can get Liège to get down there. Do they have mill access? They do. The most circuitous way, but they do indeed. Aachen. Oh, by the way, since we force converted them, we get that age objective, which is nice. Again, force convert. Give them all your money. There you go. There you go. Very good. All these little OPMs that we're convert, plus they're a free city. It will also destroy the HRE's reform progress, which makes the emperor weak, essentially. I don't care about national unrest. It's not something we need to worry about. So we just need to make sure we're looting as much as we can here. Looks like we definitely are. So these guys here are looted. These guys over here are in the process of looting. I'm just trying to make sure we get the most bang for our buck with this. So we have a trade conflict against Nevers, but I'm not going to be using that. No reason to. So these two provinces are going to be taken. AE is disgusting, as always. But the yearly tick is about to happen, and that will pull out Platinate mines and possibly Hesse. Possibly. Let's see here. Let that re-go. Okay, so Platinate and Hesse, we're going to have to wait one more year. Let's just go ahead and cut them off here and improve some relations to prevent that from happening if we can. We have an improved relations advisor, so this is fine. We can take Mill Tech. Very good. We're now 12 years ahead of time on tech, which is nuts. Upgrade your units at all times. An extra merchant. Very good. We will steer from... I don't know where to steer from. We're already steering... I suppose steering from a Rhineland is probably best. If you don't know, you actually propagate trade power when you're steering. So you can see we're making 35, but steering from over here instantly gives us an extra ducat and a half a month, because whenever you're steering... you get caravan power, which gives you much more, or trade steering power applies, and you get more trade power from a node than you would originally. We had 2%, now we have 9%. So keep that in mind. A lot of people are not aware of that. Plus, then it makes it more useful. So, like, when we peace out Munster, we'll also have him steer trade power to us. Let's also have our boys, our army, grouped up over here in Utrecht, and have them... Picardy's opinion or prestige. Well, we don't need the prestige. We already have like max prestige, so this is fine. We'll drill our army since we don't have any unrest. All is well. All right. So on the yearly tick, Hesse will get dropped out. So will Brunswick most likely. Let's improve with Brunswick just in case. If we can get them to be friendly, we might as well, right? Hesse is going to get bumped out. So let's see here. Who else can we bump out? Friesland, I don't care about. Cologne has a big long truce with us, so that doesn't matter. Nassau, Aachen, Munster, Trier. So let's improve with Trier. Trier hates us. They hate us. There's nothing we can do about Trier. They're going to join if they want to join, but that's okay. I like professionalism. Yes, please. Somehow they're winning sieges back over here. All right. Well, oh, Rembrandt is gone. Feels bad, man. F for Rembrandt. Let's see here. This guy was half off. So we'll go with him. We'll get him up to like level 4. Screw it. We'll go up to level 5. Still pretty cheap. Yeah, that's fine with me. And then we're still holding off on this because it's 150 if I recall. Yeah, 150. So we need at least 250 for our next mission. You know what? By the time we get there, we might as well. This one doesn't matter to us because we're not electing. So... the max absolutism is fine. It's actually puts you out of -20. So realistically, you can keep the Dutch Republic. And then we just need to let it stack up to 250 for our next one. So there wasn't any, you know, benefit or drawback to taking that. Let's get out here with an admiral and sink his navy because screw him. And let's put the admiral over here. If you don't know, Having an admiral with maneuver increases the amount of trade power that your ships get. So if you take a look here, see leader Gottfried von Riebeck, he's got plus 15% because he's got 3 maneuver pips. Where's he at? Right here. 3 maneuver. So it's always worthwhile. Look at that. Look how much money we're making from that. We're steering so much, and there's a lot more to be steering. Getting a war with these guys and having them transfer trade power to us would be really beneficial. Okay, so these guys have not been sieged down. I don't need to force religion. Let's transfer trade power. Give me your war reps and all your money. It's a nice long truce. Coalition will not happen. More importantly, our lands are going to be touched up. I'm not going to yoink any crown land. No reason to. We can afford to core it, so we might as well core it. But that makes our borders look a lot prettier. And that means Friesland here, when our truce is up with them in December, we will be able to integrate them as well. They're allied to Trier, Hainaut, and Saxe-Lauenburg, which is a few more people that we can force convert. All is well. So this next one, yearly corruption or admin. I'll just lose some admin. Oh, doggone it. I guess we're going to gain a little bit of unrest in our provinces. No big deal. Let's go with you. And again, we need to make sure we're spending all of our excess mill mana on getting this up to 90 as quickly as possible. A monthly tick is here. Let us attack Friesland. For Friesland. Call in Savoy, why not? Hainaut. This is good. Yep. Call in as many people as you can, except for Austria, obviously. You don't want to co-belligerent a free city. So Hainaut, you free... Yep, Memmingen is a free city, Aachen is a free city, but we'll force convert both of them. Trier, we'll call in Hesse and Luxembourg. All OPMs. Luxembourg will call in, it doesn't say. Picardy, Siena, Mulhouse. Yeah, that's not worth it. Saxe-Lauenburg will call in Oldenburg and Sealy. All right, cool. So this is pretty good. They are transferring trade power to me. Wow. Let's cancel that real quick. Hopefully they don't join a coalition. I don't think it's large enough that they would be able to join it, so it shouldn't be an issue. And we'll declare that war again. We said we're going to co-belligerent Saxe-Lauenburg. Trier? Yes. Frankfurt. Very good. A couple of free cities. Hesse, Hainaut as well, which we'll call in. Yes. Very good. These numbers are very insignificant compared to what we are capable of, so all is well. Let's have you guys come over here. Have these guys siege down over here. Easy enough, right? Get our cannons in that stack right there. And Savoy will siege down plenty of stuff down here. And then all these guys are going to get force converted. Now, looks like the Reformed has spawned over here. So if we get to war with them, sadly, it's not their capital either. Ah, unfortunate. So this center of Reformation is stuck there. The Anglican Church has spawned as well, and I missed that. I'd gotten some comments asking if we were going to go Anglican. It's not really easy. You would have to do it via rebels, and I can't be asked to do that. Let's get our siege guy over there. Siege down Oldenburg ASAP. Hainaut is ready to get pieced out. They may be too big. Just kidding. We're good. All right. And we're just going to, continue our rounds here. I'd like a siege pip general, but this is okay. We'll piece them out eventually once we can force convert them. Oh. It's okay. We'll force convert them. Actually, they may be too large to force convert. Let's take a look here. Trier might be too big. Nope, we can do it. And we shall. And that will make them much more friendly to us as well. See, look at this. Heretic religion minus 20. It'll actually be plus 40, if I recall. 25. So that'll be a net gain. Definitely a net gain. Saxe-Lauenburg. So we're going to separate piece you guys for a... Did they already convert? They did already convert. Very good. War reps, transfer trade power, and all your money. And then get a little bit of prestige. Why not? So end your rivalry. No, it's fine, actually. We're good. We can now go with this guy here. Siege ability incoming, and we're 10 years ahead of time on admin tech. We don't have anything to spend admin dev on, or admin man on, so there you go. I guess a little bit of base tax is fine with me. It ends up transferring to quite a bit of money in the bank, so no problem. Yeah, let's force convert you. And then Utrecht. So this is good because this will count towards this. Sadly, force converting nations doesn't count for that, but it's okay. So Liège is... Yeah, let's have them embrace the true faith. All right, these guys are ready to peace out as well. Let's get over here to Hesse. You guys will be forced religion. Give me all your trade power and all your money. And there you go. Easy enough, right? Money is always good, or prestige. Yeah, well, we have prestige, so we'll go with money. Sadly, they're taking this stuff back, so let's get these guys out of here. Now, Hesse is being sieged down. Frisia. Yeah, we'll full core that. No big deal. Memmingen is occupied, so let's piece them out for, you guessed it. My goal is essentially to convert as much of the HRE as humanly possible. Music's a little loud there. So, Hainaut, Trier, Luxembourg. Lots of people to be piecing out in this war. And this is mostly just us letting my AE tick down over time as well. So, because eventually we're going to attack Picardy. I suppose the inflation isn't a huge deal because we have the admin coming in to buy it down. Plus, we're losing it yearly. 0.25 yearly, actually. That's significant. Statistically significant. Base tax. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. A little bit of money. Not a loss for us, honestly. And we're getting things converted over here. So the unrest will go down quite a bit after that province. Sadly, we're gonna end up having rebels because this was the unlawful territory that we had. All right. Now we just need to occupy Trier. Truce with a couple of other people is over. Damn. I guess we lose some money. The Great Peasants' War has happened, huh? Man, this UI, man. Artemis, fix your game. Fix your stuff, bro. Force religion. Give me your money and your trade power. Since they have trade power in the Rhine. I'll just wait till we occupy everybody. I mean, I don't lose anything from having people in the war longer. We've won the siege of Trier. Now we need to win this siege over here. Actually, we may be able to piece them out right now because they're full occupied technically. Nope. They don't want it. They want to make sure that we siege them down all the way. Mercantilism, you know, I'm going to take it. And then we're still going to continue to boost this up because we need to get 90. Hopefully we'll be able to get this before too long. It's going to be a minute, but it's okay. Who else is occupied in this war? I would really like for Savoy to go over there. It looks like Savoy is actually getting occupied by a couple of people over here. We need to siege down Frankfurt now. Luxembourg. You guessed it. You guessed it, sir. Easy enough, right? Let's get into Frankfurt. We're losing our great power status for reasons. England passed us, you sons of guns. Does it say when we'll leave? 5 years, so we'll be good by then. Trier is now full occupied. Hesse is still not willing to give the 100%, so we're going to wait on it. Hocket is in this war again. I missed that one. They're already Protestant, so we can just white peace them. That gives us more relative war score, which is good. These guys will be force converted. I'd like... Yeah, this is fine. And we'll just take whatever money they're willing to give us. There we go. Easy enough. The more Protestants, the better. All their provinces were already Protestant, so we're good. There you go. We have a nice seed of Protestantism here in the Lowlands, the Benelux. If you didn't know, I've heard the term Benelux. I know it's obviously more of a modern term, but it means Benelux. Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg. If you're curious, where like Hoi 4, for example, gets the Benelux term. If you're a Hoi 4 person. Let's get over here to Chile. Go siege them down. Yep, and that's it. That's everybody. So Trier will now give us the peace we're looking for, as well as all their money, because screw you. Now they are our brothers and sisters in the faith. There we go. And they're like, just like that, they're friendly to us. They would actually ally us. So if we really want to start looking at it, we should, because the more of these people that we convert, the more likely we are to get them to be our ally. So let's take a look. If we want to do a dismantle here, he is allied to who? Savoy. 3 leagues. So he's not allied to any of the electors, really. None of them. Okay, that complicates things a bit, but it's okay. Did I lose access? I did. I love when I lose access randomly. I love that. Yeah, dismantling is going to be a little more problematic. Sadly. Well, my vassal's sieging this down for now. Let's actually be smart about this and detach half and have half of them stay on there. That way it's still progressing. This fort will, the fort in Utrecht will take it back, so no big deal. Trade efficiency and siege ability. Very good. Sadly, I'm not in charge of the siege. Sealy is occupied. They will now be, you guessed it, the True Faith. Awesome. Frankfurt will get sieged eventually here. Hesse will now still not willing. That's crazy, man. Hesse, how in the world do you feel like you have a, like, you know, a hand in the plan that's going on here? Obviously, Frankfurt has a lot of trade because they are a trade center in the Rhineland. And so, yeah, we definitely want to be transferring their trade power to us while we convert them. And just like that. And I'm pretty sure it also gives religious zeal. It does not. Really? Huh. I feel like it should. That seems like an oversight, I'll be honest with you. All right. So these guys are still not feeling good about the peace. They're still feeling, you know, solid. Probably because they occupy like a province down here. You'll have that. The AI is weird like that sometimes. We just need to wait a couple of months here. In the meantime, let's get you guys go back to drilling because they don't have any armies I'm worried about. And next month, we should be able to piece them out. Army tradition or stability. I will lose the stability because we are still way far ahead of time on admin. Boost it up, no big deal. We're still 7 years ahead of time on admin. Still sinking our points into this. Realistically, we don't need to do any more because it's going to take a while for us to get up to that 250 mark. So we'll just wait. These guys will now be converted, give us their trade power and war reps. And just like that, no coalition will form because this war has been going on for way too long. And there we go. Nice, right? All right, lads. Well, that's a good place to call it. We added 3 provinces to the fold. And we're also up to 42 ducats a month in trade. We are filthy, absolutely filthy rich. Let's see if we can build any useful buildings over here. Cannons would be nice, but we definitely don't have the stuff to do that. But more importantly here, before we end, I'm pretty sure we can click one of these buttons here. Yes, development of at least 20. So this one right here, we'll put Phrygia on dev cost, and we will go. There we go. And that should allow us to click this button, which will give us provinces. Will get urban planning for construction costs, which is nice. And then we'll also get Jacob von Kempman, which will give us construction cost advisor. I don't know where he's at. Right here. Very good. Some placeholder art there, but he's very cheap. Who do we have right now? Level 5 admin guy. And then as we upgrade it, only 5 ducats a month for a level 5. And it says, did it say that it adds an extra 2% for dev cost? Ooh. Each level of this advisor. Every level. So that would be 10% then for level 5, right? So let's take a look and see if that applies here. Again, Dyke. Jakob von Kampmann is 4%. So let's see if it upgrades. There we go. It did 10%. Very cool. All right. How old is he? Hopefully he's young. 31. Heck yeah. All right, lads. That's a good place to call it. So hopefully we're going to start expanding up here and get more English Channel trade in the coming days. Let's annex these guys for one. Make sure we're doing that. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you show your support. Leave a like, subscribe, ding the bell, all that fun stuff. Check out the Discord, Twitter, subreddit. They're all linked in the description below. And support me on Patreon if you have it within your means. That is also going to be linked in the video's description. But that's all I got for you for today. This is Chewyshoot, and I'll catch you guys later.